What's up, Beam Tribe? Felix here. So I want to give a really basic introduction on how to enter a breathing practice. Breathing is a process that provides a system of energy, just like eating. But it's, in terms of survival, it's more important. And therefore, it's so simple to implement it into a daily life practice. Why? Because this is how our system is built, you know. The more important something is, the less you have to do, the less you have to put in active work. This may sound confusing, but I will explain it with a little comparison. So what's energy? Energy is pretty much everything that keeps the system alive. And we as humans, we have different sources of energy, you know, different processes. So there's eating, where we process food, and even water, you know, drinking, the drinking process. And then we have breathing, so inhaling the air, and we nourish our system with the oxygen, because we are aerobe beings. And to measure the importance of, you know, each of these processes, you just have to take a look on how long can you go without it. And what do you have to do actually to get to the base of this energy. And when it comes to eating, you can go without food pretty long. So we're talking about days, even weeks. And what we have to do is we have to search for food, you know, we have to prepare it, we have to chew it, and finally we have to swallow it. When it comes to water, we have to, in our worst case, we have to search for water, and then we just have to swallow it. And you can go less than without food, but you can definitely go longer than without oxygen. Because when we talk about oxygen, we're talking about minutes, you know? You can't go even close to an hour without oxygen. So if the access is cut to oxygen, it's a safe bet to die. And therefore, we just have to inhale the air. And here comes the deal, you don't even have to think about it, okay? So the system is doing it on its own. It's running on automatic mode. So the only thing that you have to do is to enter a breathing practice is to be aware of your breathing and how you breathe, and that you breathe under a simple fact, and that is you have your nose and you have your mouth. You can inhale and exhale through both of these openings of your body. And the primary function of the mouth is eating, and therefore it can't be breathing. So you have your nose, you can't eat through your nose. So what should we do? We should breathe through our nose whenever it's possible to breathe through the nose. Just like me right now. I'm speaking, I'm talking, and I can't breathe, you know, in an appropriate way through my nose. So I have to breathe through my mouth, but I'm aware of it. So I take conscious breaths through the nose to get back into a rhythm. And you will notice a tremendous change, you know. Breathing through the nose has a huge impact on your entire physiology. So it may sound simple, because it is. You know, build up on this. This is the really basic foundation of a breathing practice. Be aware of it. Breathe through your nose whenever it's possible for you to breathe through your nose. Because the nose is our primary breathing organ. The mouth is there for a reason, you know, when you're sick, when your system has a huge amount of stress, like physical activity, you know, it's easier to breathe through your mouth. You know, it's a compensatory state of breathing. So when you started to take notice of your breathing while listening to me, stay with it until you forget about it, and then repeat. All right? Bye.